Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Mookie Betts. And the home opener is underway.
What is up, folks? What is up? What is up? What is up?
There's a strike to Mookie.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All right.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
And we got game 3 of the Clubhouse series for me. Or the Clubhouse
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
league for me.
Betts swings, deep drive, left field.
Ooh,
That's
you gonna
got
make
a
the play?
chance.
He
And
made the play.
brings it in at the wall.
Nice. Nice. Yes, thrown in the dirt.
Ball 2. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 away.
What's up, folks? How's everybody doing, man?
So now
It's a
Pete
Saturday.
Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida.
We out here chilling, man.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Rodon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back in the Bronx, and getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it.
Let's see how we
Just
do.
gotta make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's
With
gonna
the
get
best,
hard.
man.
So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to
Nice
get
little
out of an
unicom,
inning,
but I ain't gonna lie.
change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
My dog's going crazy outside.
And that is out of play.
Still late.
Swings
good
through
shit.
that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Zach Wheeler's a
Jazz
beast.
Chisholm Jr. now.
Nice. That's a great pitch.
Strike 2.
Late as fuck.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Alonso.
Damn. 1, 2, 3 inning,
Takes
folks.
it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
1, 2, 3 inning.
On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike. Hard hit left side. One out in the
That's what I'm
second.
talking about.
Batting fifth, The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Rodon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a swing and a miss there.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because...
now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice.
Still able
Yo,
to
what up,
come
Lee?
through behind in the
What's the
count
word?
there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across
Appreciate
the
you
first
coming
run.
through, bro.
Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental
We got lucky
approach?
there.
I think it's very much being able to have
got real lucky
laser-like
there.
focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Ground ball to
Told
the
you we
middle,
got
that's a
lucky.
base hit. Henderson rounds
Now it gets
third,
worse.
headed for the plate. He scores and they have
Damn.
the lead. It's
Yo,
an RBI
what up,
single,
man?
1-0.
Great RBI right there.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Wyatt Langford.
Ball, that's in.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. And that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Skull. Way to get out of that jam.
Bottom half of inning number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge.
El West. Early.
Ball one.
That time means all sorts of fuck.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Two. And that's
Man.
hold a swing. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder,
You got me there. I ain't even gonna lie. Ooh, nice pitch.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ooh,
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts, ladies and gentlemen.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
We gotta get something going, man.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging, and he strikes out
crazy
the side
right
here in
now.
the second. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off,
the right
Sal
fielder,
Frelick.
number 10, Sal Frelick.
Rodon back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in.
nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
To the right side, Chisholm.
Let's go.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. On the ground to the left. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first.
Yes, sir.
He picks it.
Yo, what up, Zach? I'm doing good, brother. How about yourself, man? Appreciate you coming through the stream, bro.
He's 0 for 1.
I ain't trying to get this dub. We down 1-0 right now.
Ball one.
My bad. I'm doing well, man. Ooh, I'm doing well. Healthy. Living. Feel me?
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one ripped, but foul. Out towards right center field. Bellinger on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is...
We got to make something shake, man. Pause.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Willie Adames stepping in now for the Yankees.
Damn, that's not what we needed.
Betts settles under it. And there's one away. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Boy, too late, man.
That one fouled off.
I'm not seeing the ball like I was yesterday, man. I was like a one-game wonder.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Back there.
Is that getting out, though? Let's go. Come on, Uncle Ben with the solo shot. What's up?
And it ties it up.
Let's get it.
It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for
Good
a strike.
shit.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field.
No way that drops.
Henderson takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Tied ball game, folks. We need to find a way to make it happen.
That is the inning.
Our one hit is our one run scored, folks. That's where we're at with it right now. We got to make sure that we don't give up
Start of the fourth.
anything
Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, number 25. Pete.
Since
to
debuting
the
in
middle of their lineup right
2019,
now.
no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
That's a ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No. Inside.
That's ripped.
Damn.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's tough.
Timed it
That's
up,
tough.
and he
That's
met him
tough.
in
That's
that.
tough.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, they rushing?
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, left field. Hernandez gets under it. And there's one down. Go-ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. A double and a run scored his first time up. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. To short, could be 2.
That's exactly what we needed. Let's get it.
On to first, double play.
It's exactly what we needed right there. That was perfect. Get everybody busy.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off,
Late.
and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That was nasty.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're
Too
doing
early.
that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Having a tough time today at the plate, folks.
All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ooh,
Swings through it for the K.
good shit.
Picks up strikeout number 7. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Man, dude's 1 for 8 with a home run on the season, folks. That's it. That's his hit.
He swings
He's a
and
home
fouls
run.
one off.
Other than that, the brother's been neutralized.
2 down, nobody on. Judge comes up empty.
Might have to
there.
move him out the 4
Quickly
spot,
in an 0-2
folks.
count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Crazy
and he
work.
strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Oof.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Designated hitter, Brandon Lowe.
Ball.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a
Oh, that's out of there.
Swing, and this is ripped.
No
Down
doubter.
the field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And the Orioles
Nice.
jump out in front. It's 2-1. One down. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away.
Up next,
0 for 1 so far.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Freeland.
Hey. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Adames should have
Got
this
it.
one. And that is that.
Damn. No doubter too, man.
Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball. Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff man set down.
We ain't doing too well today, man.
Gets him to chase after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The Yankees down by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a
The
strikeout.
batter, number 2, shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. He popped out his first time.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And Willie fouls one back. The 2-1. Gets a
Oof.
swing and a miss
I
with
don't
the
know why I
sweeper.
swung at that.
Caught him looking for the
Damn.
K.
Fucked me up there, folks.
Back here in New York, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next for
6th.
the Orioles, the center fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames, the throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the
Up next for
6th.
the Orioles, the
2
first
outs,
baseman,
base is
number
empty.
25,
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Line drive. And that is that. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Uncle Ben seems to be the only one that's able to
Tosses
put
to first,
bat to
one
ball
away,
today,
bottom of the
man.
6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit
Ball,
hard.
that's
That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball there. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger digs in now.
Bellinger.
And a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. One, two now. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Only one hit, man.
Back now in the
Damn
Bronx.
shame.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
They say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that is out of play. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a ball lined out towards center.
Ah, did that last night too.
That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
The batter, number 2.
Yeah, I did that yesterday. Yo, what up, balling boy?
Got it started a little too early.
I don't even remember what game it was. I don't know if it was in VBL or in here, but
instead of going to first base.
Ball one.
you need to stop doing that shit. Let's go.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. K is his third of the game. Next to hit, Josh Young.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Right through there for a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far.
In plenty of time to first.
Let's go.
And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot right
We might get out this jam, folks. We might get out this jam. We gotta get through Brandon Lowe first.
Excellent piece of work.
Brandon Lau, actually.
Step off and looks the runner back to third now.
I'm actually disengaged because I need a sub. Let's go with Yarby.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air center field.
Let's go.
Bellinger moving under this one. And that's the third out.
Excuse me.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Newsom Jr. In now for the Yankees. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Wells.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Good shit, Jazz. Let's go. Let's go.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Frelick running hard to get it. Takes it in for the out. With a single base.
I need you to ball. What up, Mikey? What's the word, brother? I'm trying, man. I'm trying, brother. We need a ball. Load up that 2K, dog.
Here comes the 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Run around the move.
We got there. Sure.
Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Inside, ball one.
Base hit into the outfield. Around third. The throw home. And
Let's go. Safe, baby. Come on. Let's get it. Tight ball game, folks. Attaboy, Oscar. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
A little bit, but not much. That was it.
Andrew Kittredge into the game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with
Let's
two
go.
gone. Willie Adames to the plate.
Come on,
now in
Willie.
a high leverage spot.
Almost. Ooh. Late as fuck. Slow.
Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of
Need
the
some
seventh.
clutch. He's got power. Let's go, baby.
Base hit.
Bring him home, coach.
In comes the run.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. RBI single, dog.
3 hits in a row for the offense. That ball was drilled. 106 on
That
the
boy
ground.
Willie.
That's the kind of feedback
That's what
that
the fuck
tells
I'm
you
talking about.
you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
He
Ah,
gets to
Uncle
the
Ben.
side. And very
Damn.
nicely done for the out.
Come on, Uncle Ben. All we needed was to get past the first baseman.
For the top of the eighth.
That would have been smooth.
Getting ready to hit.
All right, Yarby.
Swing
That
and
boy
a
J.
hard
Ram.
grounder to third.
That's money.
Ramirez
Sure.
sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
The right fielder, number 10, down, Freeland.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Mr. Freelick. Let's go, baby.
It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now.
El Mookie.
For 3 in this one.
The Mookster. Dangerous hitter right here, ladies and gentlemen. Dangerous hitter.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most
Ooh.
success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Oh, that went yard.
This
Oh.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down.
This wasn't a home run, ladies and gentlemen. At least it wasn't a home run.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 16, Duran.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, go walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, baby. Attaboy, Yarby. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Back at Yankee Stadium, onto the bottom.
Let's go.
Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 62, Tanner.
This to third.
Gone.
Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a player that gets drafted or signs with that team to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many
That's good timing, too.
Now all even up.
Boy, way to stay alive. Way to stay alive.
So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop, Derek Jeter, and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York.
Oh, let's go, Jazz, with the sweet chin music, dog. What's up with it? Let's go. Insurance run, baby. Bottom of the 8th. Come on, dog. That's what I'm talking about. With the Euro.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Seiya Suzuki.
Super Seiya.
That ends the inning.
Let's see how Yarby's feeling, man.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. 1 for 3.
Polar bear. Okay.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Damn, that's out of there, dog.
About this one, it's out of here.
Hung that bitch like a motherfucker, dog.
And the polar bear
That's nasty.
And just like that, they're within a run.
Changes everything, ladies and gentlemen.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
It changes everything, ladies and gentlemen.
Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one
Ball,
inside,
that's inside.
and the count is 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at
Ladies and
second
gentlemen,
base with a double.
we're in trouble.
Loud contact
We're in
leads to
trouble,
the
folks. We're in trouble.
Fernando Cruz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one missed. Swinging a ground ball.
Oh, that's piss poor effort, gentlemen.
Here comes the throw. Save.
Oh,
Run from second.
can we challenge that? Damn.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Talk about a
So,
choke
nice
job,
to
man.
big hole and get himself a hit.
Tied at 4. Short the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Lau at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That misses. Ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
In there for strike 1. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the 9th. That's down and in. A slider missed. To the right side, Chisholm throws to first.
All right, folks.
And that is that.
Let's see what we can do. Bottom of the 9th, man. We gotta activate the clutch gene. See if we. Oh, El Juez. See if we can activate it, ladies and gentlemen.
We've got a tie ball game. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Ryan Helsley. There's a swing and a miss.
There's no reason to swing at that.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Damn, son.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they
Wish you had
get the
speed,
out.
Aaron. Come on.
Such a great
Fuck.
feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
In the air to left center.
Damn, bro.
Durant under it. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Good pitch.
2 down, nobody on.
Nothing I can do
We're
with
in the
that.
last half of the 9th inning. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
All right.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Out.
There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. extra innings. Sal Freeland now at the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tied at 4. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they've got
Probably
the
how
lead in
it's
extra
probably how it ends right there, folks.
So no one on after the sac fly. Jaron Duran, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitches into
Blown save, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
On the ground to Jazz. Sends it to first. And that is that.
Let's hope that the middle of or no bottom of the order can come up big.
Yankee Stadium. And stepping in for the Yankees, Willie Adames.
7, 8, 9 right here, folks.
Comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
Damn, I'm late on that.
Digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Coming on for the Orioles, Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Checks his swing. Now to appeal to third. No, he held up.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yankees with only one out
Good
remaining.
shit.
Here's
Fuck.
Jose Ramirez trying to deliver as the hero. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They put the tag on.
That's it, folks. Dang. What a way to lose the game. What a way to lose the game.
For that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady,